Tremendous set of presentations, tremendous energy in the room, and a real testament to this way of working, that you can get a group of people around a problem and you can solve it very, very quickly with a bit of energy and enterprise. So I've been hugely impressed by what the teams have done.
I know that Heathrow are really focused on trying to improve passenger experience, and this is a really big thing for them, which is great. I really love the idea of the arrivals experience, and I struggle to think of all the potential ideas, all the different areas, not just technology based, but from signage to the feeling to the emotion and so on. So I think fantastic challenge. I'm really excited to see what comes out of it.
So this morning we teamed up with Atkins to run an ideathon. I think in total there was about 25 ideas pitched.
We have a top connection screen.
Using the Heathrow interactive maps out to wherever they need to be.
Experience senses that we've got in this great country of ours.
We've had this problem ever since the airport opened. What do you do about passengers, arriving? What more information you can provide? So it'll be really interesting to see how it works with the different dynamic of people in the room.
Well, I'm hoping that we're going to come up with some really great ideas to help with customer service through Heathrow.
Heathrow's our front door, which gives us access to a lot of the world, to pioneer in a lot of areas. It's a great opportunity to spend some time working with members of our team from across the organisation and members of the client team.
I think we've got people here who are customer-facing people, so they deal with passengers all the time. We've got people in the back office, we've got people I think looking after bags, we've got people looking on the Heathrow Express.
It's really good to bring together people from different businesses in a more sort of informal way, and we're kind of focusing on solutions and ways of getting around problems rather than the constraints.
It's going very well, it's quite intense. I'm working with 3 other of my colleagues from Heathrow, the rest from Atkins. I'm using my skill set and people who I know in the business to utilise as much information as I can.
I jumped on board Heathrow Express and had the courage there to kind of thrash out our ideas.
I don't want it to stop. I can go on now, I'm that sort of engaged with the actual sort of experience.
Hopefully that we come up with something that we can actually demonstrate, something tangible that we can demonstrate to the Dragons to make our idea real life.
Didn't in a million years think we would get the idea I came up with in the terminals in 2 days.
Pathfinder will show Professor Ahmed exactly where he needs to go to get to his onward flight.
All Jacqueline needs to do is approach one of the kiosks that we place at the end of the baggage carousels, and onto the iPad will come with some immediate data about the status of her bag.
Sarah is services for arrival at Heathrow, and she's my personal assistant at Heathrow.
We can recreate this UK street scene and numerous photo opportunities. People are going to see these things when they step out of the airport. Why not embrace them now?
We would like to introduce to you iArrive, enabling this application to be multilingual and to share data between the two.
Top Connect is our screen at the gate, filtered depending on the connections relevant to that arriving flight.
My expectations, I said when I started, was some fresh ideas, some innovation, etc. And I've been absolutely blown away.
What I loved about it is not only the simplicity and the creativity, but actually the fact that you guys came at all of it from a customer or from a passenger lens.
They came up with so many creative ways to solve those problems, and many of which we've thought about for a very long time as an airport, but actually haven't quite cracked. And doing something, or many of them doing it on a very small budget, but giving us a good chance to test things and find out what happens next.
The energy in the room was just fantastic, and the energy that's shown off the past couple of days, phenomenal. I've not been part of anything quite like this before, and I hope to be part of one again.
One Dragon's going to sponsor each idea, so we're going to make sure that each person picks it up, contacts the team leader.
The ideas, the innovation, the different thinking that has gone on has been fantastic. It's opened my mind. I've been around airports for a lot of years now, and you think you know your business, you think you know the industry. You get a team together like this, and it really challenges some of your assumptions. And I think some of the opportunities we have are just fantastic.
How do we give people the licence and the freedom to get on with it? So absolutely, we'll be looking to get people going over the next few weeks.